Hey YouTube, welcome back to another sales training video. My name is Daniel G. I've trained well over 2 million plus salespeople at this point from all around the world, spoken over 700 plus events worldwide across so many freaking different industries. And I'm happy to say that this YouTube channel, you don't have to pay me $1 to come to one of my virtual events or show up to one of my events at this video right now. It's completely free. So all I ask you to do, and I get right to the chase, no fluff, no BS. I want to get right inside of the training. I don't need to make these videos 35 minutes, 45 minutes, talk about a whole bunch of fluff stories, okay? All I ask you to do for the short amount of time that we're here and the value that you get out of this, just take your mouse, drag it down to the bottom left of this video, smash the subscribe button so you guys get notified every single time that we go live on YouTube and or we drop a video. So let's dive right into it. Today's video, how to master a cold call. Regardless of what you sell, whether you're in direct sales, network marketing, door-to-door sales, you're in B2B sales, B2C sales, you appointment set, okay, you're a coach, consultant, thought leader, entrepreneur, you book meetings or you do cold calls, this video is going to apply to you. And by the way, if you don't make cold calls inside of your business, it's probably either why you have a dying business or number two, why you get anxiety inside of your business. Because making a cold call is the most active activity that you can do inside of your business, number one, and is the most controllable, number two. Active means this, that it actually generates, you can focus on becoming better, and it actually generates business inside directly and transactionally inside of your business, where it's not branding, which is passive, that you put out a post, you cross your fingers and hope and pray and say, I hope this thing lands and I hope this. It's like going to a networking event. That is passive. Making a cold call, knocking on a door, that is a completely active task inside of your business. So you must learn how to master it. And not just that, it's because you can control this inside of your business. You can control making a cold call and getting better. You can't control going on a live stream and 1 million people showing up. But when you know how to master the art of communication, and you know how to master a cold call, this is a controllable task. And when you focus on the things you can control inside of your business, you eliminate the anxiety. So how do you exactly master a cold call? Well, I want to dive into a few points before we dive into the actual structure of the cold call is this. Number one, what we've noticed is that over 95% of the calls that my sales organization has monitored across all different industries, most people didn't struggle with sales. Most people didn't even struggle with booking a meeting. Most people struggled with the first 30 seconds of a cold call. Most people struggle with the initial contact, whether it's a cold call or cold outreach, rather than actually booking the meeting, dealing with objections, closing a sale, and following up. They can't even get past the first 30 seconds. They can't even get somebody most of the time, majority of the time, to respond back to them with a freaking pulse and have a conversation. It's the first 30 seconds. So I want you to write this down right now. Master the first 30 seconds because you're already 95% ahead of people that can't get by the first 30 seconds of the conversation. It is not, okay, trying to have the best closing line. Most people can't get past the first 30 seconds. And I'll tell you why. It goes into point number two. The reason why they can't get past the first 30 seconds is because they start with their product and service in mind. Write this down. Point number two, start with their no in mind rather than your service product offer. Can I say that again? Start with their no in mind. Don't start with your product offer and service in mind. Start with their no. Don't start with your product offer and service. Write that down. Start with their no in mind. So what does that mean? Well, if you start with their no in mind, you go into point number three, where you can anticipate what they're going to say so you can eliminate it before you get on with the conversation. The only way actually to get inside of a conversation is to start with their no in mind. So let me break down something for you. I think something is called sales insanity. Sales insanity means this, that you say the same shit and hear the same response and you go do it on the next call. That's called sales insanity. You guys ever see the quote on Instagram where it says the definition of insanity is to say the same thing, to do the same thing and get the same results. That's insanity. In sales, I have something called sales insanity. You say the same thing, you hear the same objections, and then you go do it on the next call and the next call. That's called sales insanity. That's like being inside of a retail shop and the person that's selling clothes in the retail shop comes up to you and says, "Hi, sir, are you looking for anything in particular?" Like, "No, thank you, I'm just shopping." And then the next person comes in, the retail sales lady or salesman says, "Hey, by the way, are you looking for it?" "No, thank you, I'm just shopping." How How do you not for a second say, well, you know what? Oh shit, I think I got to change up my script. I'm going through sales insanity. You're repeating the same thing and hearing the same objection. It's not how I'm a master objection handler. It's why you getting the same objection. If you start with their no in mind, it's going to be much easier to anticipate and eliminate the objection. And inside of sales, if you seek to understand and you don't seek to reply, you will get the common denominator no, especially on a cold call or cold outreach. Now, this could be applied for cold messaging outreach too. You will figure out the common denominator. So inside of cold calling, what is the common denominator? Start with their no in mind. It is, I'm not interested. I'm too busy. Call me back. Send me over some information. Can I say that again? There's only like 3 to 4. That's their no. You start with it in mind. If you seek to understand, you will start understanding, oh, wait, they're only saying like 3, 4 things. I'm not interested. I'm too busy. Call me back. We're already working with somebody. Send me over some information. 5 max. And the top 2 is like, I'm not interested. I'm too busy, right? Those ones are the ones that people struggle with to get past the first 30 seconds. Why am I saying that? If those are the main objections, I'm too busy, I'm not interested, guess what you're going to do? You're going to start off your script with their no in mind. So now let's dive into the strategy. How not to do it, how to do it. Most salespeople, how do they make a cold call? They get on a phone and they say things like this. This is how I don't want you to sound. And these are the words I don't want you to say when you make a cold call. Hi, Mary. It's Daniel G calling from XYZ Book Corporation. Do you have 30 seconds? Why? Number one, you just asked them. First of all, you exposed everything you're doing right off the get-go, number one. Number two, you just told them, hey, my time means nothing. Do you have 30 seconds? We just talked about this in a video yesterday. So the cold call opening line, you just said, number one, you're the one that's busy. You shouldn't respect my time. I'm begging for your time. And then don't say this after you're done. So number one, they say, hey, by the way, my name's Bob. I'm calling from XYZ Corporation. Can I just get 60 seconds of your time? Can I get your time? You're now fighting for the time, right? Then you usually ask a question, hey, by the way, we do XYZ inside of your area. Are you interested in a free? And then you ask them, are you interested? Now it's just yes or no. Hey, by the way, we would love to help you. Are you interested in getting help? Yes or no? Now you just close off the conversation. So number one, you beg for their time. You're fighting for their time. And then number two, most salespeople say, I just wanted to see if you were interested in selling your home, if you were interested in getting new water bottles for your office, you're interested in new pens. No, I'm not interested. Thank you. I have no interest. Most salespeople ask for time and ask for interest in one way, shape, or form or another. Because you're on this video, you're going to start with the no in mind, not the product in mind, not their interest in mind. You're going to start with their no in mind. So here's how I'd frame it. Step number one, write this down. When you're making the cold call, this is how I like to make it. If I see their name is Jim, I would ring, 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 Jim. Good energy, high posture. I just say their first name loud. Jim. Like me and you used to be friends way back when. I call it the 10-year relationship name calling. Steve. Is that Steve? Jim. Jim, how you doing? Jim, how you doing? Jim. Yeah, it's Jim. Who am I speaking with? Jim. Daniel G. from XYZ Corporation. Listen, Jim, I'm sitting down here. Step number 2. Elicit busyness. Listen, Jim, I'm sitting down here. I got like 30 seconds right now on my hands. I got 30 seconds. I got 60 seconds. See what the other salesperson did? By the way, Jim, do you have 30 or 60 seconds? No, I got 30. I got 60 seconds. Before you tell me you're too busy, I'm going to anticipate and eliminate the objection. I'm busy too as well. Before you kick me out, I'm telling you I'm busy. Hey, by the way, Jim, I'm sitting down here. I got 30 to 60 seconds. And I always like looking at my watch, okay? Hey, listen, I got 30 to 60 seconds right now. I'm seeing if you guys can support me with 1 or 2 key points to see if we can actually help you like we did with Bob and Carl across the street. Jim, just to better understand. So number 1, you ready what I did here? Jim, step 1, like me and you've been friends for the last 10 years. Step 2, knock off the busy objection. Busyness frame, like yesterday's video. Hey, I'm sitting down here. I got like 60 seconds. I like to look at my watch because when I look at my watch, my voice and my tone matches the way I'm looking at my watch. I'm sitting down right now with my executive assistant. I got about 60 seconds here. So I'm busy too as well before you tell me you're busy. I got about 60 seconds, but not just that. I framed them to say, hey, by the way, I got 60 seconds. That means I'm about to bounce out of here in 60 seconds. Hey, I got like 30, 60 seconds. Now I got to bounce. Then I got to bounce out of here. Jim, by the way, and then I go into step number 3, which is the qualifying question, just so I better understand, so I know that we could support you like we did with Barbara and Carl across the street. Just one key point here. Are you the owner of XYZ Bottle Corp? Yes, I am. How may I help? Or what's this all about? No, Jim. And yes, I just need to get them. Decision maker qualifying, right? First one, are you the decision maker? Are you the homeowner? Are you the decision maker? Okay, great. Hey, by the way, now I'm going to leave. I'm going to frame the exit so I can pull them back in. Jim, I wouldn't be able to talk about how we helped Barbara and Carl across the street with their foundation, whatever you're selling, with their water, with their heating and electric. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation around that. So I'm dripping in a little bit about what we're doing. Okay, you see I'm dripping it in every point. So stage 4, I'm now setting the leave. I'm setting the exit. I wouldn't be able to do that right now to talk about how we help Barbara and Carl across the street save on XYZ from their water bill, their electricity bill. Is it cool right now if I just shoot you over an email and then maybe we reconnect in the next, I don't know, few days or so to see if this even makes sense for both of us? Can I shoot you over an email what Barbara and Carl onboarded us for to see if this even makes sense? Yeah, sure. Bob, what's your email? Step number 5, this is all getting past the first 30 seconds. Step number 5, ask them for the email. It's Carla, it's Bob at gmail.com. Perfect, Bob. And now I can just ask them. When I ask them what's their email and they respond back, I'm just going to say, hey, Bob, by the way, right now with your water or right now with your heating or right now with where you live, whatever you're selling, what would you like me to put inside of the email to see what you need best support with? Would you like me to see how much your homes, if I'm selling real estate, do you want to see how much your home's actually worth? Do you want to see what other people have sold the home on the block for? Or would you like to see other homes in the area if you're ever interested in moving? What can I best support you with? Whatever are the top things that you can support with them with, or the top problems that can spark and ignite a conversation, whatever they choose. Well, yeah, I would love to see, what my home's quoted for or what other people sold on the block. Okay, perfect. Whatever they answer, you're back inside the conversation now. Okay, awesome, right? So like I could say, hey, if I'm selling sales training, Bob, I wouldn't be able to have a conversation right now. Do you mind if I shoot you over an email on what we best support our clients with in 2025 so you could just review it? Yeah, sure. Bob, what's your email? Bob at gmail.com. Hey, Bob, right now, what would you say is like the bottleneck inside of your organization? Is it recruiting more people inside of your organization? Is it dealing with the difficult clients? Or is it really not just keeping the people inside of your organization, but also growing them? What can I support you with inside of that email so I can show you some data and stats of what we've done and I can show you over some value? Yeah, it was like really just recruiting more people in. Okay, got it. And how many people right now do you have on your sales team? I'm back inside the conversation. I'm past that 30-second mark. Why? Because that 5th frame where I sent them over the email, all they got to do is answer a question, and now I'm right back inside of the conversation. So really go look at that again, right? I did the friendly, hey, by the way, we've been friends for 10 years, right? I elicited the I'm busy objection. I anticipated it, I moved it out, and then I qualified them. And then I also anticipated and eliminated the objection where they said, send me over some information. I'm going to tell you that before you tell me that. See, I raised an objection and moved the objection before you even gave me the objection. And then the 5th thing is I circled it back in, hey, by the way, what are your problems or what are your concerns? Because they know they can leave the conversation. If they know they can exit the conversation, I could pull them back in. Rinse and repeat those 5 steps. The most important thing to understand from this video is you start with their no and their objection in mind. You anticipate and eliminate it rather than starting with your product in mind. Rinse, repeat this video. And by the way, all of that is from my new book, okay? The Sales Game. I use a methodology inside of this video called the NRS formula, the No Resistance Sales Formula. If you haven't yet grabbed a copy of my new book, it's completely sold out, but you can head over to my website to get a completely free digital download and digital copy of my book at danielgsales.com. You're going to join the sales school. Inside of the sales school, 7 days free access to my sales school. You can cancel on the 6th day. The moment you get inside of my sales school, you could literally download my book for free. Go through the whole digital book for free. And also, if you like the book, we've created videos inside of the sales school that go hand in hand with the book. So if you're a visual learner or somebody like myself, you're going to get a lot out of the sales university inside of my sales school. It's 7 days completely free access. After the 7th day, it's $47 a month. But regardless, Go through the whole sales school, 4 or 5 days, download the book. If you don't like it, if it's not something for you, you can click exit and you don't get charged $1. The sales game, DanielGSales.com. It's inside of my sales school, free for 7 days. Download the book. I appreciate you guys. Smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.